With benefits situation. That's uncommitted. So what else is he doing? You're a side chick.
I'm not a side chick. I feel like a side chick is when somebody's in a relationship with somebody and then they're doing something with somebody on the side.
Okay.
No, side chick is when you're one of many chicks.
Okay.
One of many
Let me tell, as a man,
definition.
this thing of where you women have to believe there has to be a main in order for me to be a side chick, it's not. It's a crazy phenomenon. If you are one of a selection, you're a side chick. That's it.
Bienvenidos sean todos de nuevo a mi canal. Espero y todos estén teniendo un fantástico día. El día de hoy les tengo un video de la host mujer de un podcast de Red Pill llamada Pearl Davis. Pearl es una creadora de contenido de YouTube e influencer de 25 años. Ella se considera antifeminista a pesar de venir de una familia con dinero e influencia en Reino Unido. Dejando dicho esto, empecemos con la descripción del video de hoy. Antes de comenzar, solo les recuerdo que mis videos son hechos para entretener, educar y analizar diferentes temas políticos que suceden alrededor del mundo, independientemente de nuestra ubicación o creencias personales. No están hechos para promover ningún tipo de odio ni nada por el estilo, y ustedes como espectadores tienen la última palabra para decidir quién está en lo correcto o no. El día de hoy tenemos un video de Pearl Davis y de su podcast en el cual se debate qué significa ser una mujer moderna. En este video, Pearl junto con otros invitados se disponen a educar a una feminista delirante que piensa que el acostarse con un hombre sin compromiso es algo normal y que aparte dice que nadie debería llamarla amante. Sin más que decir del video, miren ustedes mismos.
Do you guys think it's appropriate to go out in a relationship?
Yeah, why not? Is that a bad thing now?
Is
that a thing now?
You conduct yourself when you're out.
Well, what are you going out for?
What?
You got a man.
I can't let my hair down for 5 minutes with my girls.
It's like why are you fishing if you don't want to fish?
But who said I was fishing? I was having a good time.
Oh, so what'd you go out for? Yourself?
To have a good time.
Yeah. Is that seriously? Is that a thing now?
I mean, that's just. I'm just telling you guys how men view it. Like I'm just being honest. Like I listen to guys talk all the time. Like if you're going out all the time, it's like
but not all the time.
You can say like I'm not a hoe, right? But if all your friends are hoes, you're going out to the club all the time. It's like you're dressing like a hoe, acting like a hoe. It's like how are they supposed to think you're not a hoe?
Increíble, si se ponen a analizar a estas mujeres, las dos se sorprendieron al decirles que salir de antro teniendo pareja está mal, intentando argumentar que si salen es solo para divertirse, lo cual es algo completamente falso. Ellas salen para divertirse, pero llamando la atención de otras personas, y entre estas están los hombres en un 90% de las veces. Uno sale para socializar y conocer personas, lo cual conlleva a poder serle infiel a tu pareja, pero estas mujeres intentan hacerse las tontas de que no saben nada cuando claramente saben muy bien lo que hacen y por qué lo hacen. Sigamos.
Lost for words. Mic drop.
You will call it that.
It's same thing with a guy. If he hangs around a bunch of friends that all cheat, if he looks like he's cheating, if he's acting like he's cheating.
You're going to assume he's cheating.
And you'll fall in love because women love being cheated on.
Well, then if you don't trust your partner, that is a problem in itself.
Okay, it has nothing to...
It does have a big... Trust is a big thing. A big thing.
So...
How does a relationship work without it?
I mean, but like, why would you put yourself in that situation? I just think if you truly respect the guy you're with, like, you wouldn't want to do anything that would make him look bad. And it makes a guy, like as a woman, you want to make your man look good. Like, that's your job. And so when you're dressing like a hoe, going out with your hoe friends to the club where they're all hooking up with guys, and then you're saying, oh, they're all doing it, but not me. I promise I won't flirt with anyone, but I'm going to the one place where we're bound to get hit on. It's like, you look bad as a girl and you make him look bad.
So we're talking about girls that have hoe friends, and when they go out, not just girls in general, we're just talking about the hoes when they go out.
What else are you going to a club for?
I just find, I've literally never heard. Everybody, I guess, has different points of views. Well, meaning men have different points of views when it comes to women, but that is very new for me, I must say.
I think if it's new for you, then I always ask myself, like, what types of men have you had? Like, what types of boyfriends did you have?
That's why I said I've been single for 10 years, because I don't go out with men,
so and
I don't do that.
So, do you like men?
I like
No,
men.
Are you celibate?
I'm not celibate, but
So you haven't been single for 10 years?
I have been single for 10 years.
Have you had sex in the last 10 years?
I have. That doesn't necessarily mean I was in a relationship.
Okay, but you... See, this is the thing that women do. So what you was... Initially, I was thinking, oh, for 10 years, I've been out the game. She is, No, you haven't, because you've been having sex. Like, so you've been in the game enough to able to have sex, but not in the game enough, not enough to secure a man a proper relationship. So you know how to have sex. This is what I said. Women can have sex any day of the week, and you look to me a little bit funny. You've been able in the last 10 years. You cannot keep a man. Okay, cool. Wait.
I can't keep a man because I haven't been in a relationship for 10 years, and because I've had sex.
Relationships.
Well, yeah.
Well, it just means that the men you want don't want you.
They just want you for sex.
Yeah.
Like, if that's you guys' understanding, then I'll take it.
Oh, no, I want you to explain.
Okay, so put it this way. I have dated men and they have not given me or made me feel like I was safe enough to be in a relationship. Let's just say that for number one. Number two, yes, I have had sex. That doesn't necessarily mean I've had sex with multiple men. Doesn't necessarily mean that the person that I've had sex with, I want to be in a relationship with them. That can still be my choice and that can still be okay.
Of course.
So when I say it's okay for me to be single for 10 years without a relationship, I think that's very normal. So
you're right, it's normal nowadays. Like nowadays it's not uncommon, but it's because modern women are side chicks.
I'm not a side chick.
Es increíble el delirio de las mujeres de hoy en día. A esta mujer se le está preguntando si no ha tenido una relación en los últimos 10 años y sale con que no, que ella no hace eso, pero que sí que ha tenido relaciones sexuales con hombres. ¿Qué tipo de mente tienes que tener para sentirte orgullosa o normal al acostarse como mujer con hombres con los que ni siquiera quieres tener una relación? Eso solo demuestra que esta mujer es una fácil y que es muy promiscua, y lo que intenta hacer es maquillar sus actos o intentar desviar lo asqueroso que es eso, diciendo que el día de hoy eso es normal. Muy desafortunado como piensan las mujeres en el presente. Si tienen una mujer que es como esta, déjenla inmediatamente y nunca la tomen en serio. Y si por el contrario tienen a una buena mujer a su lado, no la dejen ir. Sigamos con el video.
Yes. Who said that?
Because
I'm a side.
This is how relationships. I'm not even saying this like to be. It's just this is how relationships start nowadays. They start like, how many times have you heard of a situationship? So and it seems like you've been in a situationship.
I haven't.
Then what else would you call sleeping with someone?
Friends with benefits, is that not
situationship?
Yeah, that's a situationship.
Okay,
yeah. So if you're in a friends with benefits situation, that's uncommitted. So what else is he doing? You're a side chick.
I'm not a side chick. I feel like a side chick is when somebody's in a relationship with somebody and then they're doing something with somebody on the side.
Okay.
No, side chick is when you're one of many chicks.
Okay.
One of many.
Let me tell, as a man, this thing of where you women have to believe there has to be a main in order for me to be a side chick. It's not. It's a crazy phenomenon. If you are one of a selection, you're a side chick. That's it. Stop thinking that he has to have a main one where he looks after. You're just one of many.
I'm not, but I understand what you're saying, but I'm not.
Okay. If you were sleeping with a man and he wasn't your boyfriend, he wasn't your husband, and you wasn't, and
he's single.
He's single, and so are you. Yeah. So therefore, you was a side chick.
Doing grown things.
See, what you're trying to do, you're trying to move the goalpost. You keep trying to change it. Now we're doing, yes, it's grown things, but those grown things still amount to you being a side chick and not his main woman.
And that's your opinion, and that's okay.
You know what, bro?
And that's okay.
Bro? This is the majority of women in this day and age. I'd say this started from.
Can I ask you over there?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's uncommon.
Yeah.
That's how most relationships start. When I ask people, like, it usually starts as a situationship. Most women start as side chicks. In the West, I will say in the West.
And then a lot of the time they put pressure on the guy to get into a relationship.
Otra vez vemos cómo esta mujer vive en su mundito diciendo que no es un amante. Si tienes relaciones con un hombre siendo mujer y este hombre no es tu esposo, ni tu novio, ni nada por el estilo, eres la amante de este. Así estés soltero, casado, divorciado o viudo, el sexo sin compromiso te convierte en amante y por ende en una mujer promiscua. Y aún así, esta mujer dice que no lo es. La verdad, esta mujer solo no quiere aceptar que los hombres solo la miran como una mujer para tener relaciones sexuales y no para algo serio. Y se escuda diciendo que ella es la que no quiere una relación estable. Sigamos con la parte final del video.
Yeah, but we control. See, in case you don't know, this is a phrase that people say. Okay. women control sex, men control access to relationships. So unless you're going to get down on one knee and give me a gold Rolex and ask me to be your husband, then what you have to do is you have to fall in your femininity along for me to ask you to be my girlfriend. Then I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, this girl is better than all the rest of the women. I want to lock her down. I want to go to the jewelers and buy a ring and give it to you. So this is a process that needs to happen. And in order for this to happen, you have to understand that process. But the moment you give a guy sex days, after that, you've given him everything already. So there's no need for him to actually make you into his girl or his wife. The need to make you into his girl or his wife is because you possess something that no other women have. If it's just sex and you give it away and you're not a virgin, you give it to other men, then we don't consider it as something special. And the problem is,
what if I'm not looking for something? What if I'm not looking for something?
That's fine. That's also fine. But I think at some level, yeah, unless you're saying you don't want to be, you don't want to, then at some level you're gonna want something. So a lot of the things you do in the past can affect the guy that you actually meet when he meets you and actually likes you, and then he's like, okay, cool. You run through all of these guys. It affects us.
Not necessarily. I'm talking to someone right now. He knows everything that I've done in my past, and it's fine.
No, but that's fine. But what we're talking about, men, we like to feel special. And in a world today where women are running up body counts and stuff, none of us want to feel like the woman we've chosen, we wasn't her first choice.
But what if my body count's not high?
No, I'm not.
Are you just speaking?
No, I'm
general?
not. We are not. In this
I didn't know if you were still talking about
sorry.
I was a bit confused.
In this moment, I'm not directly aiming at you. Okay. I'm just saying, because you said you were something for 10 years. I was just like, we consider it as something like this. I'm not saying that's you. I don't know your body count. I don't want to know your body count. I'm just simply trying to say, just as a man, just listen to it from our point of view. If you've never heard it like this before, just listen, just take it on board a little bit. That's all.
Las mujeres deciden con quién tener relaciones sexuales, los hombres decidimos con quién forjar una relación estable. Así es, y seguirá siendo por el resto de nuestros días. El pasado de una mujer afecta a su futuro, y más si su pasado involucra el ser promiscua, como esta y la mayoría de mujeres de hoy en día. ¿Habrá sims que se queden con ellas? Sí, pero no por mucho, porque ellas mismas terminan mandándolos al diablo tarde o temprano. Y los hombres de alto valor jamás nos fijaremos en este tipo de mujeres, y graciosamente los hombres de alto valor son los que quieren estas mujeres. Díganme, ¿qué les pareció el video? Y comenten sus opiniones al respecto, ya que me gusta mucho leer varios puntos de vista de todos ustedes. Y antes de irse, por favor háganme un gran favor al darle like al video, suscribirse a mi canal y si pueden compartan mis videos, ya que con eso me ayudan mucho con el algoritmo de YouTube. Espero y todos tengan un gran fin de semana. Muchas gracias por su apoyo y nos vemos de nuevo en el siguiente video. Hasta luego.